When you're down, when you're strange. Hello, amigo, Hugh Gardens, Hugh Gardens1 on Instagram. This is 789.75 WEedNerdWorld. Strange. I like being strange a little. Canna. So is BT. When you're alone. Go doors to when you're down. What's up, Roy Dugan? Might be. Got that new light. Hopefully it brings you lots of amazing cannabis. Pim Jam McBody Face. THC Garage. When you're straight. I love some doors too. Thankfully, I have grown up over the years because some good doors tunes would send me on a fucking bender of week partying easy back in the day. Fucking some whiskey and some doors, I'd be in trouble. J5020, B-Dudes, how you doing? Roll up a little something. When you're strange. Why do they make them so fucking close to the tent size? I'll never know. But them are always good lights. When you're strange. I like to think I'm just a tiny bit strange. Normal is not fun, is it? Normal's boring, in my opinion. Good afternoon, Banana Farmer. What's happening with you? Getting ready to roll up a little cannabis, a little bit of hash. I'll fucking hang out with you guys for a few, count some seeds, say hello, all that good stuff. Show me the way to the next door. Oof. I've had a lot of definitely have had a lot of psychedelic strips to some good door tunes, that's for sure. Back in the day. What's another day on acid? A lot of good times, though. A lot of crazy people. No regrets. The end. Hi, I'm Fly. How you doing? My only friend, the end. Oh, and smoke. Cheers to you. Breaking down some of that hash still from Chuck, C8O Crash Farms. And that dude, man, that's no lie, the bigger that dude has is amazing for taking all that fucking RSO, FECO, full spectrum oil, whichever you prefer. It's fucking half grabbing that doobie. Some hash. See what else we find. Not that I'm not a fan of the Doors tune there, but we gotta have something a little better than that. Ooh, what's in my mix? The Butchers and the Builders, Bringing Home the Rain. Good fucking tune. Angus Beckett did 11 months for 11 hits. No shit. Wow. Seems a little steep, but I guess all in all, that's pretty fair. I mean, could have been way worse, I think. Hey, Christine, 808 Rooting Prospects. Bubba. Oh, this dog's got something tonight. Good tune right here. Kind of a little on the I don't know. A little dark, but it's good. John got a suggestion there? That don't look like a song. Yeah. Oh, can trooper rolling in. I'm bringing on the rain. Oh, shit. All right, I need an earpiece for Canna, wherever they went. Right here. Hello. When it connects, I'll let Canna in. Let's see if we can now. Fucking my top chat. Please put your top chat to live chat. What's up, Kenna?
What's going on, son?
Man, you look all bright today.
I got the headlight on.
Right now. How you doing this morning?
Good. I woke up about a half hour ago.
Oh, all fresh.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I think that might even be it. Oh, shit, it is it. See that nice little knot on my forehead?
Yeah.
It could be worse. Trust me. It could be worse. And I'm fucking, man, I wish I wouldn't have been. I wish I would have been the only one in the gym when I walked in. Fucking, they had like the bar where it sets up higher and you do the fucking these presses and it, you know, the bar, so it's up here. So I got off the fucking angle press there, walking to another machine, playing with my phone, of course. Fucking walk right into this fucking bar, not even looking. Have somebody having to be there to fucking catch it and shit. They all, are you okay? I'm like, well, at least somebody was here to see the stupidity. Yeah, I'm all right.
That sucks. I remember, God, I can't remember what unit I was in at the time, but I was at Fort Bragg, and you know what blackouts are?
Mm-mm.
So you take the curl bar and you're on a bench and you go like this.
Ooh, so like a short press, huh?
Yeah.
Short grip
And it's
press,
just
man.
burning the back, and you're just going for it, man. And they're called blackouts for a reason. You do them, or I specifically did them when I didn't have enough gas in the tank to do something else. So I was like, fuck it, let's go do a blackout, get up and go real quick. And sure shit, I got up here and I was like, and shit kind of went blurry for a second and I didn't know what happened, but I looked down and the bar's on the floor and it's tipping over, flopping on the ground. And I had this thing just like hit me straight back. I had knuckle marks across my forehead of where my knuckles hit me.
Yeah. Probably pretty sore after that. Did it leave a mark?
Yeah, it wasn't like walking into a bar, but definitely didn't know what happened there for a second.
Man, thankfully this head's pretty fucking hard, but I was thankful I just didn't walk. Oddly enough, I was looking at the pull down machine the other day and walking by that bar and thinking, that thing's a little too close to walking into the eyeball to be kind of safe. You know what I mean? And then I turn around, walk right into a straight bar. Jeez. Again, thankful for being an empty gym. Full gym, somebody's always got their phone out, fucking Googling themselves, fucking trying to get that picture and shit. Somebody would have got that in the background.
Yeah. Especially at a gym. I go to the gym and I get on the rowing machine and I stay on that thing for a fucking like hour and 10 minutes usually. And it's just like, I just go and go and go. And I'm just like pouring sweat. And I'll just be sitting there and I'll be like looking around the gym and stuff. And there are people that will just sit there and just go real quick just for the camera view. And they'll be walking around, just kind of standing around like this, their hands on their hips, just like looking around. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It's just like, you're not doing anything. You're on mute, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I seen a good one today on TikTok. Fucking, I follow a bunch of gym shit over there. And they were like, this is why I don't go to the gym in January. And I had some guy like running with the cables forward and then running back. And it was like, yeah, you could tell, like, yeah, it was.
No, it's not necessarily like that in January. In January, you got like all the chicks like wearing their tightest spangly fucking shit that they can, and they're all taking pictures of each other posing on the benches, just taking up like the equipment. And it's like, man, nobody uses the rowing machine. I'm getting in here and doing this damn thing.
Yeah, definitely quite a bit of that.
It's really funny because there's like 3 rowing machines next to each other, and there's 2 in front of them, and they're always empty. And I go up to them and no one uses them. But then you just see me there for like an hour, and over that hour people come over and try to like sit next to me or sit in front of me and try to like do what I'm doing, and like they stop after like 2 or 3 minutes, and you're like, what was that?
Oh, I had one of those beautiful moments. It wasn't yesterday, but it was the day before. Oh, yeah, I've run for like 35 minutes with a 2-minute cool down, and I'm actually running right from go, And so I'm on the treadmill yesterday, and a couple people come, go real quick, a couple of ladies, no big deal. And then this kid, I watched him pull up in, watched him look at me on the treadmill, like, look at this old motherfucker. And then fucking he gets up there and he's like stretching the whole way to the treadmill. And he gets on there, and it looked like we were running close to the same speed. And you could just, every time I glance over, you can see like he was waiting for me to fucking call it. You know what I mean? I went another 15 minutes after I watched that kid put his heads to his hands and fucking idle down and walk it for a minute. I smiled and just kind of kept going. I was like, man, that's 2 now I've ran past.
It's definitely always interesting, especially when you feel like someone who's like younger or better in shape comes up and tries to do what you do, and then they just like they fall out so much faster. They're like, oh, I'm gonna keep up with this dude. There ain't shit. You can see it in their eye. You can see it in their swagger, the way they're walking and shit. And you're like, whatever, fucker. I'm so unbothered. Keep up, bitch.
Yep. That was it the other day. Yeah, I got off at the end there, fucking with a big old smile, just sweating.
I'll tell you what, it was like that in dive school. I went when I was 31, and I was the second oldest person in the entire dive school. And like everybody else just got off active duty, like military, or they just like got out of high school and stuff. So it's like a bunch of young kids. And I mean, like, they're nothing but piss and vinegar. They think they are the shit. They think they can fucking just do anything and everything. And my first day there, I realized this, and I'm like, oh, God damn it. These fucking kids, they're going to kill me. Fuck this. I'm going to show them what's up. So like every single day, I was like second or third in like running and swimming and like physical endurance and stuff like that every morning for dive school. And it was just like, it felt good to just like be on the ass of like this guy used to be a pararescue jumper. He was like 26 years old. He's like in super good shape, and he just thought he was the shit. He like walked around the fucking dive school every day like he was the shit. And I was like, I'm gonna stay on your ass the whole time we're here at school. I gave that kid a run for his money for like 3 months straight, dude. He was like, who the fuck is this fat motherfucker?
Yeah, I definitely do miss going when gyms a little bit more crowded just for that reason. It does kind of pull you along. You know what I mean? That watching everybody does kind of pull you along.
Yeah,
Same aspect. You hurt yourself trying to keep up with the Joneses.
you can. I've definitely emptied the gas tank and been like, no, keep going. And then like the next morning, I'm like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, the gym can be a fun place. Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer it any more later hours when I have it a little bit more to myself and I can walk into steel bars and usually nobody sees it.
If I like wake up and I got the energy, I'll go in at 4 o'clock in the morning and be done by like 5:30. And that's when like everybody's really starting to pour in. I'm like, I'm out.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't have been after that fresh after that set strut where you know what I mean? You just knocked out your reps and you kind of get up and walk around for a second, fucking get back there and fucking do another rep or another set and fucking that's what it was too. I just finished my third set. I like to like start high with as much as I can press, and then I fucking 3 reps, drop 5, 3 reps, drop 5, three reps until I'm next to nothing. Basically, is the way I use the bench. And so I was in between that. You know, I just finished up that 3 set there, all pumped up, and I was walking around. I did have that little testosterone walk going and shit, fucking looking into the phone when I walked into that bar. That's what made it all the worse because I did have that fucking walk kind of going and shit. Like that. Yeah. Punk. Yeah, you're bad.
Oh
fuck. Yeah. Yeah. That's accurately described right there.
Yeah. I could just picture it as you said it. I was like, oh God, I've seen it.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody, that's the moment too when you're extra cocky. That's the one that makes the fucking blooper reel and shit. Look at this guy.
Yeah, but because you're cocky, you can walk it off faster. You just like play it off like, I don't give a shit.
Oh no. Sadly enough, they get how locked eyes with me and seen the whole thing. I mean, literally, I just like looked up from the phone, kind of locked eyes, and then bam! Oh my god! You okay? Did that get your eye? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Bye. Yeah. I own it. I own up to that shit though. I try not to.
Yeah. You want to see something tragic?
Are you completely out? That is kind of tragic.
Yeah, I'm picking up some more Monday morning. It's already all arranged and shit. So that was the best I could do is get it Monday morning.
When them little dab straws come fucking nectar collectors come in handy and kind of clean up them pucks a little bit. It looks like you've already been there. There wasn't much left in there.
I got to pull out the reclaim.
Somebody eat that shit. Oh, yeah. Let's back up right there.
Yeah, we got enough to get fucked up.
I've ate that shit myself a couple of times. A little bit of reclaim. Nothing like Sub used to do though. And that fucker do like a gram of reclaim. Fucking no problem. Sure.
Yeah, I've got capsules coming in, so I'll make some here soon. Some reclaim capsules. We got like the non-GMO like plant matter ones and stuff. I looked for a while to find the better ones. Have you had
Okay.
mushroom concentrate?
Fuck yeah, right here, brother. This is fucking some. This is double distilled fucking philosopher stone. Is what's in this bottle.
I'm talking about something that's not tincture. It's called goo. Nice.
The older this shit gets, it needles up and kind of gets a little bit stronger. The stuff that right there, that's a pretty good start to a fucking ride right there.
I bet. I haven't done mushroom tincture, but I'm not a fan of tincture in general.
Well, I wasn't either. That was gifted to me. Fucking, I've had that a minute. I fucking indulge every so often. Fuck, that thing was full when I got it. Full when I got it. I've pretty much been the only one hitting on that bottle. But yeah, my oldest daughter's boyfriend used to give me sips of the philosopher stones there. And he started to get a little backed up, so he decided he was going to make some tincture. And so when he made some of them, he fucking gifted me that. Not bad. Not a bad way to go. I've never had like the thicker version like that.
Yeah, I
So how's that hit?
What's that?
I said, how's that hit?
What, the glue?
Yeah, the mushroom tincture there.
Oh, the mushroom tincture. I haven't had mushroom tincture, but I've that was like one of the concentrates that I've been like kind of researching, and I was like, I don't really want to do it. So there's this other one where you essentially use, what is it, Everclear, like grain alcohol, or you use water, and same process of washing. You wash it and then you strain it through like a cheesecloth and shit, and then you evaporate like whatever the liquid is afterwards, and it should have all the psilocybin in it. And you purge that off of it, and it makes fucking like shatter looking like stuff, or like what I just pulled out of that thing. It looks like that. They call it goo.
Nice.
I first started hearing about it like a decade ago, but I never came across it like in person or someone who actually like knew the tech, and I never doubled down on like looking it up either. And if you go onto shroomery.org, you first start seeing it pop up about 16 years ago is when they first start having threads on it. And then if you like look through the threads, you can see like some people just were at the beginning, they were confused on how it was made, and then like now there's a bunch of recipes on there and like how you can make it.
That kid's still doing his thing, man. I invested in him pretty good, man. Actually, that kid, there's one Christmas he came up and fucking we smoked down in the garden there. Had a pretty good conversation that night. But I bought him like a bunch of cultivation books and shit. Fucking, he was actually way ahead at the time, man. He had a little diary he showed me, which made no sense to me, but it was like all of his years of, cultivation, he's pretty good. Fuck, that was like 5 years ago.
Who was that?
My daughter's ex.
Okay.
To be honest with you. Yeah, he would, every time I see him, he'd pretty much call me, I'm cool to yeah. Leave me alone. Here you go, sir. Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. He knew he was on the line, to be honest with you. Solid. I just heard of these guys like last year. The song's like fucking 10 years old or something. I still dig it.
Dude, it's killing me without my headphones and stuff. I can't.
Yeah, that can be tough, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just had to turn on the
I think I'm lagging a little bit too.
no, I had to turn on the external speakers and stuff. You're fine here on Zoom. If you're seeing a lag, then you've probably seen it on YouTube or something. Oh no, I got good speed on my YouTube, so. Sorry, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, some reclaim, sir. Cheers. Looking back, I'm hippie like a hacky sack. So living a Cadillac, BMC needing every back. Yeah, I lost my shit, but bitch, you know I got the passion back. Like the sign my temper trap. I'm laughing at your pussy cat.
Yeah, I think I am freezing up a little bit. So, how fair are you on Judge? Friend gave you a strain. How harshly would you judge it? What the fuck is that? Big old zit on my neck. Holy shit.
It would depend on the person, to be honest. Because there's like some people can take real criticism, some people can't. So depending on the person, like if it was Pepper and he wanted me to be honest, oh, I'd be brutal.
A good friend would do that. I think a good friend, as long as it's presented in an honest, nice way, not, you know what I mean, not judgmental. This is what I really think, man. I think there's no harm in that. But yeah, I kind of ask because, like, I've had people ask me, like, you should do reviews, and I'm like, no, because people only hand you stuff to be reviewed because they think it's the best. You know what I mean? And if you lay down that non-partial, like, true, you know what I mean, true judgment to it, it's tough and heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, you literally don't pass shit for judgment unless you think it's the shit, right? You're not gonna just be like, yeah, I just happen to have this on me, let me know what you think. It's probably shitty, but you know what I mean?
I do that though. I do what you just said. Doesn't matter what strain it is, doesn't matter what level I think it's on. If I'm trying to be able to gauge what I'm going to say to my customers, I want honest feedback from at least like 5 people I trust. And once I have that, that's the opinion I work off of. I'm like, you know, most people like this, or everybody loved this, or, you know, I got mixed reviews. I got half and half. But I do that because I have to manage a lot of expectations through my sales.
I never seen Godsmack, but I'd like to see Godsmack in concert. You ever seen Godsmack?
I have actually seen them. They were with Disturbed, Korn, Puddle of Mud, and Linkin Park. And I believe it was a Warped tour. I want to say Limp Bizkit was there. I think Limp Bizkit was there too.
That would be a good concert right there.
It was a good concert, man. Deftones came out there as a guest. That's what it was. That's why I was there. Deftones. I remember that.
My next question would follow up would be, why do some of these bands that have like, I'd say Scully's got a pretty good, powerful voice to him. You know what I mean?
Who does?
Scully from Godsmack here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of a deep, powerful kind of voice.
Yeah.
Why do like a lot of bands like that, you hear that voice and then you go see them in concert and they're like 5'2". They're all opposite of their voice. You'd expect them to be a big old guy, and you get there. Really?
Yeah.
Eddie Vedder's 5 foot tall and shit. he's a little taller than that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say, just having done YouTube for over a decade and stuff, you know, going and meeting people in person and everything, like, there were no kind of surprises when I met you, but when Smiley like walked around the fucking corner, I saw a fucking giant walk in. I was like, bro, you don't look that tall online.
Yeah. Pretty tall.
Yeah, he's tall. I'm over 6 foot. He's like 6'3".
I have definitely got I thought you'd be a little taller a few times.
Yeah, no. Now in my mind, he's like a giant. So when I see him, he's not going to look as tall as I remember. So.
I've definitely heard that one about him a few times. Wow, you're a lot taller than I thought you would be.
Bro, it was so funny. I was just sitting at my desk and like I was like supposed to like get like, I thought he'd like call me before he showed up and stuff, and he just like walked around the corner into my office. I was like, whoa, what's up?
I wasn't an Everlast fan until like Everlast was like done.
Yeah, my stepdad was on them hard when I was a kid, and I was just more or less kind of like, eh. And then as I got older, they're so much better now. They are seriously a bottle of wine that you should have found on the bottom of the ocean and drank like so many years later. They were all right when they came out. Now, if you go back and listen to them, you're kind of like, what the fuck was I missing, man? That dude's voice is amazing.
I agree with that. I can actually relate to that. One of my best friends I grew up with, Craig, when he met his wife there, which was forever ago, they were into that Everlast. I mean, big time. And I was like, I just don't see it. It was Everlast and Mushroom Head and a few other bands. And I was like, I don't like any of those. But Everlast, I ended up liking a lot. There's a few other bands where I'm like, wow. Cold Chamber, I think, was another one. I think they're a little bit better. I went after listening to some Chad Krieger. That's I'm pretty sure that's his name. The guy that fronts Hell No or Hell Yeah, and a few other bands. But after hearing it through there, I kind of backtracked a little bit. Was like, oh yeah, it was pretty good. You know what I mean?
It's kind of funny. Like, you're naming all these like rock bands and all this stuff I haven't heard for a while, and I'm just kind of like, dude. When I got out of the military, I kind of stopped listening to rock music. And go ahead.
I was just gonna say I listen to everything. But
yeah,
I was cutting you off.
No, it's fine. I listen to everything too, man. It's definitely I'm too ADD. I can't just do one thing. But most of the time I end up listening to like soul, funk, some jazz, and then like mostly like electronic music, kind of like chill hop, lo-fi type stuff now. And then I listen to like rap on top of that. So I listen to a lot of rap actually.
I listen to more now than I have in a very long time, since I would say like early 90s kind of rap. I mean, Ghetto Boys, NWA, and that kind of shit first came out. I was probably at my rap peak right around that era. A little bit after. Couldn't get away from Two Live Crew and shit like that at the clubs and shit. Fucking who let the dogs out? And all that kind of corny rap. If you wanted to go out, you had to put up with some rap. That's for sure.
No, I love me some fucking like Kendrick Lamar.
I couldn't even tell you who that is. I would know by like a tune or two, but to sit here and go, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well,
I can't put a face to the tune or a name to the tune.
so this will be very unpopular for people to hear, but I listen to a lot of Burner too. So
I do too. Don't feel bad.
Okay, good. I mean, talks about stuff that we like think about and do every day, you know, a little bit. Talks about like weed and shit. Like I love my weed rap.
And even the one that I don't like because it's got a pharmaceutical message to it, I still like. I hate to admit it. I just like. I've even played it around like my kids, and I'm like, terrible message, great beat, and that's the Xanax and the Patron. Again, just because it's got the Xanax in there, kind of thing. But the rest of it, it's a good tune.
I mean, you can't take music to heart. You have to take it with a grain of salt. It's a social message, it's a cultural thing. It's not necessarily like the thing that you should like use as a role model.
Yeah. So I guess as far as like the role model thing goes, I never really viewed it as like an artist in that kind of way. I guess maybe Jim Morrison at one point when my heavy psychedelic phase, I thought it was cool as well. But to me, there's a separation between artist and music, I guess. I've had to through people in my life. Let's just leave it there. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate that music. You hear what he did? That's cheating motherfucker. I ain't never listening to that music again. You know what I mean? I'm like, that has no bearing on the amazing tune on the radio. So you fucking let that their like personal life reflect on the artwork.
So you say that, and you take the works of someone like Edgar Allan Poe, who was like a notorious alcoholic and opium addict who ended up stumbling into a ditch and dying and freezing to death. You know, like he has all these amazing works, and he had like syphilis and he died in a ditch. You know, I mean, come on.
And that's the way I kind of felt about it too. You know what I mean? Some of the greatest artworks and shit like that have been produced by either people who fucked up faces or what's Van Gogh off his here, isn't it?
To beat,
Gave it to one of the suitors or some shit.
I'm sorry, you froze for a second. What'd you say?
So wasn't it Van Gogh that fucking cut off his ear and fucking gave it to some lady or some shit like that?
Yeah, he had like cut his ear off and stuff, and I can't remember the painting, but someone somehow interpreted like this one part of a painting and like, look, you can see his mutilated left ear in the painting. It's like in the sky. It's like, how could you see his ear in the sky? So it's like, what the fuck? But it was funny. And it was Jason Statham, and he was saying it in a movie London while he was doing blow with Captain America in a bathroom in the movie.
Yeah. Cheers, DLP 2372. I know, and I need to look at my February book, man. I need to get back because I still have everybody's birthdays on the fucking calendars. They need to be condensed into like, I need to do it like on Google or something stupid like that. So it's like repeating for me, just like every year without having to go back to last year's. But I know February in general is a fucking very birthday month. There's a lot of fucking people's birthdays.
You make a calendar on spreadsheet on Excel, and you can have it plug in an equation so that it like pops up and repopulates certain days and stuff like that.
I know Google, you can put events on there forever. Reminder forever. Thank you. Man, I'm excited. We may only have a few more weeks of fucking winter. Fuck, it's gonna be like 41, high 37s next week.
Bro, it's fucking cold here. It was like 22 during the day, and it got up to like 36, and then it just like dropped back down. Like I went out and I saw the comet a couple times, like last night, and then I just like right before I got on here, I went out and I found it and stuff. It's nice and green, and it's fucking cold. I went out there and it's like my cheeks were still fucking cold right here. I was like, thank God I have a fucking beard.
Fuck that. It was -9 wind chill when I got up this morning. It was like fucking 5 or something, but it real feel -9.
Yeah, but you're up north. I live in the south, so for it to be that fucking temperature, it's like, what?
Oh man, I've already got like spring fever looking at the like blank spots, getting that craving for ink, which let me tell anybody that's interested in ink, if you're really serious about your ink and want it to last forever, wintertime's the best time. You ain't got the sun beating down on it. You're not fucking
Makes sense.
beating it all up through weather and shit. Take better care of it. Wintertime's the best time to get a tattoo. Not out in the middle of summer when you're all like, hey, look at me, and you want to cover it up because you want everybody to see it and shit like that. So you don't, and then you fucking automatically squeeze out a bunch of your ink and start fucking it up right off the bat. So yeah, wintertime, best time for tats.
So I had a timeshare on the beach, and it was like 3 houses away from the pier. Like there was a fucking pier right there. You walk out the front door and walk up the damn pier if you wanted to every day. And I would take my soldiers there because I was in the service, and these fools would get drunk, go into the beach, get drunk even more, and go out and be like, let's all get tattoos. Yeah, and they'd all get tattoos like, you guys are idiots. And then they go out into the beach the next day, get sunburned and stuff, and they all have fucked up tattoos.
Yep. I've seen it way too many times, my friend. And then they always go, I don't think you should go with that artist. My tattoo didn't turn out very good.
You are not lying. A couple of them did say that shit. And I looked at them and I'm like, motherfucker, I don't have a tattoo on my whole body, and I know you fucked that up on your own self.
Yeah. Aftercare, I am Every artist I've ever worked with is like, man, you are a perfect canvas. For one, yeah, I won't flinch. I have had like all the. I even went for the tender areas first. I'm like, ooh, back of the knee, yeah, let's get that. You know, I'll tell you, he won't move. But the main thing is the aftercare, man. I am on that shit like I just spent $1,000,000. I really am, man. I'm like, man, this is for life, man. I want to you perfect. I take way too sickening care, aftercare after a new tattoo. Middle of the summer, I've like cut off fucking for like this shit right here. I've literally like cut off fucking shirts and just wore it over that. Fucking drove highway fucking with a towel over my arm so it wasn't getting sunburnt while I was driving and shit. Too much fucking. I go way out of the way for that shit. What's up, Green Fingers?
Yeah, I don't have a single tattoo, and I've thought about doing it because, like, I don't know, man. I've been to sea. I'm like authorized to get certain tattoos and stuff like that because I've crossed certain parts of the earth and everything on a ship, and like then I can, I don't know, put some sort of diver thing on me and a paratrooper thing and a ranger thing, all that stuff.
It's a slippery slope, I'll warn you now.
Yeah, because if I go do it, I'm gonna go from here to here.
Oof. Yeah, that's good sitting.
And it would be my left. That's what I would do. I'd have like my whole fucking story.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, and you'll notice it immediately, like you're fucking Popeye and shit, because fucking you fucking will feel so off balance from because the one arm will be fucking covered, and you'll be like, man, it's all in your head, but it will fucking literally feel like you're off balance. So you get that one side done, you'll be right back in and get the other side done 100%. Or if fucking you see somebody that has one side done, they'll tell you immediately, I can't wait to get this side done.
Yeah, I hear you. I just like I don't know like how I would do it. I just know like I would want it to be like at least colorful and all that type of shit. And I'm really kind of like if I tap like if I go like this, I have to go like this on my other side. I'm like very symmetrical. I have to do things like that. That is one thing where I would probably be like, nope, that's it. I'm done.
No, I
I would
do that for
modify this whole thing. I would have it so it could be modified, but that's about it.
I'm not a betting man, but I would lay cash against that.
But that's if I ever even get one in the first place, because I have gone damn near 40 years without getting a single tattoo.
Yeah, I think at some point you hit that age where you're like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Or at least I did anyway. I was like, yeah. But, well, at one point I went from like not really wanting them because of like uh basically like parent teacher meetings and shit like that, school assemblies. I usually button up and try to be somewhat respectable. And then high school came, my girls got pretty and high school came, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'd literally show up there. I had one girl tell me, somebody asked me if you just got out of prison. I'm like, go with that. Tell them I killed somebody. I don't care.
That's funny.
Run
That's
with
some
it.
shit I do. See, my thing though is that like I want all my money to go towards like little fucking gizmos and shit like that. So I'm like always like buying shit. I don't want to spend it on ink.
It can be pricey. I'm not gonna lie to you there. But see, this is the beauty of, well, I guess being ahead of the game, because I'm not afraid to say up until like the last guy I was able to barter with. So I always had amazing cannabis. I found amazing artists. The first one I may have paid for, but like during that sitting or a break, you know what I mean? The fire would come out and be like, we could trade. We could save ourselves like a whole lot of time. I like ink, you like weed. Let's just be phone friends here. So a lot of my fucking weed or a lot of my tats. I'd say I don't even like to answer the question because I get answered that a lot. How much money do you? That's probably the only thing I hate about the tattoos. How much money do you have in tattoos? Well, that's a little bit of none of your fucking business. But
There's so many people out there that are so ready to count your money before you ever have a chance to.
That's how you find out. Like it's not your friends, but it's your enemies that keep their eye on your stuff more than your friends. Like your homies would be the one taking from you. Your enemies would be the ones like watching your shit, like telling you how much you fucking got, and like not fucking with your shit though. Like it's weird. Like when they're close, they get into you. It's fucking weird. Just be like that on the street.
Cheddar Bob says, did they stop doing certain colors for tattoos? I don't know, Cheddar Bob.
Glow in the dark, bro.
I know they do like they're doing shit now that I'm like, I wait 10 years before you fucking put that
sparkly
dark
fucking
shit
ink
on
that
me.
looks like glitter and shit.
It's not even like white ink with that like glows in a black light. It's like really glowy. I'm like,
that's too
I
far.
tell you this, man. I have let's see here. Yeah, this side. Yeah, I think she's on this side. A red demon. I mean, it's red. And man, I felt weird after having that much red dye pumped into me at once. So I can see some inks and shit like that being pulled off the market, but I know red dye number 5 is bad for you, man. I felt like shit. I puked at the end of that one. But that was like 8 hours of somebody beating on my ribs. But I sat up there fucking definitely. I was like, woof, give me that bucket. That red don't go anywhere either, man. I have literally, that is the only one of my tattoos I've really have went against like care of. I'm like fucking sunscreen on all of them except that one. Let's see if we burn that fucking red off and shit. Nah, it don't fade. It don't go nowhere.
Spend the week in California in the summer, like it'll fade your shit quick, bro. Like if you don't put any kind of lotion on, fuck, it's crazy. Is this say the window hits on the car? Look how much faded that shit is compared to that side. You could even see it, like it's like so much faded because the sun would hit it from the window. And it stays all bright because the sun never hits that shit. Fucking crazy.
It's a window side cruising. The fade from cruising, isn't it?
Yeah, tattoos are almost addicting until you. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna keep on going, and then the guy that I was getting them from got locked up. So all the ideas we had for this one piece was like my whole chest and shoulders and back, and that all went out the window because he got locked up. So I was like, "Fuck, man, that was gonna be dope shit," but never happened.
That's why I haven't had my back done yet. Cause I wanted like an Alex Gray piece on my back, but Tattoo artists can be a little flaky, to be honest with you, in my experience.
Most of the time,
I want a fucking thorough evaluation. I want an interview of them before we get started on my back. Overall health, relationship. Check. Let's do this.
Passing up lung cookies.
So tell me about your idea for your tat. Is it skulls and bones, or what you got on that arm piece?
Mine? Red or Canada?
Trooper
What's
first.
he gonna get? Canada Trooper? That's
We'll
what
go with Canada first.
I would do some sort of like way or like list of like names of countries I've been to, like way to like represent them. I'd put like an old school like brass like Mark V like dive helmet down on it because like I've dove things twice. That was fucking dope as shit. It's scary as fuck, claustrophobic as fuck, but I loved it. But then like I was underwater welder, commercial diver for a while, and then I was a paratrooper. I was skydiving instructor.
Damn.
So
That's good money right there. Why'd you give that up? That's like now, even like way back when that was good money. I can't imagine it's probably even better money now.
all right, so here is the thing. Yeah, you see that hourly rate that a diver what they can make an hour, and what they do is they take that maximum amount that you can make and they just put it through your whole year, and they're like, this is what that person makes. Not how it is. When you go down, you can only be down at your depth for about 45 minutes before you got to come back up. And so you only at that depth pay for that time get paid what your $5,000 an hour and stuff, and then you're just down there, and then for the rest of the week you get paid $15 an hour for deck pay. I mean, that's how a contract goes. Yeah, you make decent money, but then you've got to go and be rough on your body. You have to not take that recovery time and then bounce back down there on another job when you're supposed to be taking off time from another contract. Because if I go out onto an oil rig for 3 months, I have to stand down for 3 months. I know guys that will just go work for another oil company during that 3 months. They're my age and they're like this with like canes, and they're like got gray hair and stuff like that. They're all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like those kids I told you I was like in dive school with, and like they were all piss and vinegar. They look like that already. They look way older than me already because they stayed in the industry for like 8 years. So
all good reasons.
Yeah. Well,
Complete a good case.
I wasn't just a commercial diver. I went to Scotland and became a saturation diver. So I go like way deep. So the deepest I've gone is like almost 800 feet. Between 750 and 800 was my max. And you get pressurized down for about 3 to 5 days, and you have to live in a vessel. And then you transfer into your dive bell, and they drop the dive bell down to that depth, and you're down there for I was down there for 4 weeks. So it's pretty interesting experience. It's like being in a spaceship.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah. And
I'd rather be in the air fucking around before I'd be under the water fucking around. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But
Yeah.
it's when the power coming from the surface starts to get all wonky and shit like that because the like currents are really dragging it, and all the work lights go out, and it's just dark. You got to keep working.
that might be it right there. Have something to do with it. That black, not seeing any of that shit coming. Well, shit down there want to eat you.
Yeah, you see some crazy shit. You definitely do. You see a lot of shadows in the distance, and you just like starts playing tricks on your mind. You're like, fuck it, just work.
No.
But in training, they black out your mask. They lower you down, and you're on a hog line, and you come on down, and you got weights and everything, and then you tie off your hog line. You get them to lower down your parts, and you get it up, and you start doing the flange. And this is an exercise, and you start doing it, and it's like you do it like every 2 to 3 days for like the first 2 weeks of like dive school, and then by the third week, they're like they change it up on you and they black out your mask. So you've done this operation, you know what to do. The thing is you've used your eyes, and I shit you not, you go from a time of like 35 to 38 minutes is your average time to change it out to fucking 7 minutes when you take away the visual input. When you take that away, like you work faster, dude. I don't know what it is. If you know your thing, if you know the operation, it just goes faster. They did that to us, and they were just like, it happens to everybody. Like, there's only a couple people that make it go longer. Everybody goes faster. And it just like, it gave us all the confidence to be able to start like doing more work where we couldn't see.
I can kind of see it a little bit. How it would do that for it. To be honest.
Yeah, it's funny because like sometimes I'm just like really tired in the morning, and I don't turn the lights on in the shower, and it's just like absolutely dark, and I'm still able to just like grab everything I need to grab and shit. It's kind of like you do that routine every morning, you know where all the stuff is at.
Yeah, showering for me at this point is pretty fucking easy. 1 bar of soap, toothbrush, all in the shower, man. I fuck save some time. Shower, shave everything. I don't even need a mirror anymore. I can do it all by feel. Yep, no hair, no hair, no hair.
Yeah, but when you first started doing that, you were like using a mirror and maybe 2 mirrors reflect off of it to see it and stuff.
Yeah, little reflective chrome off the slider shit. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, what?
No. I've always I feel like that. I've actually, there's been times I went to work. I've told this story a few times, but it's happened more than once. Fucking go to fucking work and like forget like a half a mustache and shit. They'd be like, dude, got a little fucking like half a stash going. I'd be like, oh fuck, man. One day it was bad, man. I had to trot over to the fucking gas station and buy a fucking Bic and dry shave that motherfucker in the parking lot. Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah. I miss having thinner hair when you could dry shave really quick and easy because it was so thin, just like the peach fudge. Now you need like a buzzer to get down to the stubble. Then you can go at it. But the long hair, you can't do shit. It just goes, fuck.
Literally getting even lazier now about that shit. I got like a fucking like electric face razor. I will literally like a woman putting her makeup on, driving. I'm fucking shaving, doing the top of my dome and everything.
Yeah, that was the routine work. I had 3 of them. A little one with the little clip that bounced up, so I could get the bigger stubble first if I didn't get to go at all. And then I had the one with the 3. Fucking, you could have calyx right here that all turn different directions, so you gotta like, yeah. It was fucking my routine every fucking day, and I looked over and see the same girl doing her makeup every day too, and I'd be like, we would have a routine and be like, she be doing her shit, but like, fuck. I look like a chick right now. Damn it. Damn. My man card. Say you get your man card right there. You have to shave on your way to work. Fuck.
Thoughts on Kid Rock, anybody?
What's that?
To Kid Rock fan? No fan? He falls in that kind of rap, kind of rock
I
genre.
swear you said fuck the rock. I was like, what? I was like, already?
I back in the day, I like Kid Rock, but I haven't found a reason to listen to any of his music recently in the last few years.
It's like 20
Got
years,
some
bro.
right now. I've got
There's like one or two songs that they're just like kind of synonymous with like the season, you know, like you'll hear it in the summer or the spring or something like that around 4th of July.
man, I'm a Kid Rock fan. He gives away a lot of fucking free tickets. Like his first 10 shows here in Michigan are like free every year. Fucking he does a lot of cool shit for Michigan. But I've been a fan before Devil Without a Cause. Some of them tunes were on some Road Rash. Sega Road Rash. You could like to pick your background tunes. And he was a few of his tunes, Bull God, and a couple of the songs that were on Devil Without a Cause were on Road Rash. And I was like, when I heard that Kid Rock CD, I was like, no shit, because I never fucking connected the two until I actually heard the album. But I seen that 20-year reel, like when he was doing Devil Without a Cause with the Brown Trucker Band there. And seen him there like now 20 years later, same dance and everything. He didn't miss a step and shit. I was like, that's kind of cool. Fucking still nailing it, same tune and shit. So let me test your there's definitely some new genres of music out today. And you said you're a fan of the old rap, and now you have everybody raps. Have you heard some of the, and I'll give it some credit, some of the country rap that is pretty decent. Bubba Sparks, I think, was a little ahead of his time on that shit. Yeah, but what do you think about this? I've got some. What do you think about this right here, Ken? This is
Let's see.
This is Gangsta Grass right here. So this is bluegrass rap.
Yeah, I like back porch like bluegrass music.
So this is a combination of like bluegrass and rap. It's really good. My opinion. I don't want to like judge for everybody here, because I'm looking for your thoughts.
It's music I could listen to in the background because I don't listen to music with words anyways, because sometimes music's therapy and the words can be killer for me. So sometimes words are too powerful. But in the background I can listen to shit.
You made the decision not to listen to the one that was on your side when you started to slide. Mama brought you back home. She was broken down to the bone because you had been gone so long. But now a baby boy is back in the house. You can see all the smiles on her mouth. I ain't never seen this happy. And then all of a sudden you
I've seen bands like this live down in New Orleans, and Savannah, and Charleston.
You broke mama's heart twice and it ain't even nice. Now I'm surprised as heck.
This I would love to fucking see something like this live. Fucking a bag of weed. I bet they would have no problem with you smoking in the crowd and shit.
Yeah, bro. Come on down. Come on down. I was just down in Charleston. Fucking, they had bands like this, like on the side of the street.
I'm telling you, I got a wide variety of like shit. They, as far as like a bluegrass goes, I played them the other night again. They're from like I think Scotland, Steven Seagal's, where they do like metal cover tunes. They're not rap. They do metal cover tunes, but in the the bluegrass banjo kind of style. They rock it out pretty good. Yeah, I'll come down and check out some shit like that. But
Yeah, they'll definitely have
Ryan
that.
Upchurch is pretty good.
Yeah, they have like different cities have like Poorhouse or House of Blues and stuff like that, and that's where you're gonna find those types of bands.
This right here was a tattoo shop. I picked up a lot of like genres sitting in the chair, different shops and shit. That's for sure. What the fuck's that? It's pretty good. Yeah. This cat's actually down in Georgia now.
Yep.
Not the guy that did the work. I listened to this as a shop. He fucking, every time I went in there, people like rocking some different shit.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving to Atlanta. Atlanta has like grown pretty big after the police went back to work, especially.
Oh man, he's killing it from what I was told the other day down there doing tattoos. He did some of the work on I can't remember what's his face. He's kind of R&B and fucking had the face tattoos. What the fuck is his name? Anyway, I can't remember his name.
Rapper?
Yeah.
Yellow Wolf?
No.
First person I think of every time. You said R&B.
Had the writing on his face under his cheeks. He did the
Malone?
writing under his cheeks.
Posty?
Post
Post
Malone. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see people grow like that. You know what I mean? Take their profession from one place to another and kick it off and, do good.
I can't just
I love seeing my friends come up, man. I really do. Nothing like saying like fucking, if anything, in time as they get big, man, you fucking sit back. I know that motherfucker. They come on the radio and shit like that. You know what I mean? I grew up with that motherfucker. How many times? You know what I mean? It's nice. I love it.
Do you have any friends like that? Either one of you guys that you grew up with a band like a local band that you like that you grew up with, like your friends that went to school with you? Because I have one person or two people, three people. Hey. No?
Closest I got was a friend of mine that used to play with Jack Black before he got, but I never met him. Jack Black.
No, but I mean like your local,
and a common friend.
Is a big, like your local, like a big guy in your local area. I mean, like, because our local guy was Jay Troney. You can look him up and find some cool ass music from him on YouTube. Dope shit. Good rap.
Too Short was from fucking my town. Who else was there's a bunch of gangster rappers from the Flint area.
Yeah, there are.
That's for sure.
One's at high school, like a bunch of people that started businesses and did a bunch of cool things, had a bunch of scholarships for sports and shit. And then I went to Miami University, and then like fucking Roethlisberger's from there. So there's that, because he always came back down after and would watch games and shit. You'd see him like walking down the street, and he'd stop in your front yard and have a beer at your keg sometimes.
Who you know? Three fingers. Who's the three?
Or the guy the three people, like they were just my classmates, but like the band that they're in, one's called Triple X. It's just three X's. You can look them up on YouTube. Like I think you'd be able to play their shit too. And Jay Troney. Troney's fucking hard. But like, yeah, they're not famous. Like they're local famous. Like Fucking Desert Eagles, the crew, fucking dope shit. Desert Eagles is a crew. That's fucking crazy. When you look it up on YouTube, their channels like Desert Eagles, fucking Jay Troney. Got one called Master P. Make him say, That fucking one's hard. Like that was one of the hardest ones back in the day.
Like to see my daughter's significant other hit it big. He's a hell of a guitar player. Got a thrash metal band right now. The Boerworm. They're picking up. They're getting actually some bigger and bigger shows. Pretty awesome.
It's cool when they go tour and shit and you hear stories about shit. Like, I haven't talked to these guys in forever, but like growing up with them, like doing all the little dumb shit, playing basketball every day and all that shit. Like, and to watch the videos, it's like, that's dope as fuck. Like, tell you, it's cool as fuck.
Wasn't Esham from Flint? I want to say Esham was from Flint. As far as like the gangster rap and shit like that.
Isn't fucking I forgot his name right as I started talking. DJ Short. Isn't DJ Short from around like outside Flint and shit?
And Too Short was from Flint.
I know Too Short's from Flint. DJ Short, the breeder that made Blueberry.
Yeah, I think
he's from mid Michigan somewhere, but I don't know if it's
Captain said that shit last
time. I wanted to think it was like Atlanta. Yeah.
I can't remember like where he's from, but I just remember when he was like there, like one of the events, he was like, "Yeah, I'm from Michigan." But he said, "I'm from here," and I took it as like Genesee County.
He's definitely a Michigan gander.
Yeah, sure. He is. You can hear it in his fucking voice.
Shit, as far as Grand Funk Railroad from Michigan.
That's cool.
Shit. Ricky Nelson, my dad actually played my stepdad who later on played with Ricky Nelson. Let's go way back.
There's so many like songs and band names and names that I just don't know because I just don't keep track of that sort of stuff. But if you were to show me a song or let me listen to a song, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know that.
Right.
I don't remember the lyrics or anything, but when I hear it, there's an impression in my mind of that's familiar. Have you guys all heard the new genre called trunk funk? It's like a bunch of drifting music, like people that drift in their cars and stuff. They have like fucking like rap hooks like over like chill hop beats, and then they've got like fast tempos that they inland into it as well. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking what's it called, reels and clips that are made with the songs in the background. Like you'll recognize a lot of them actually. Just if you scroll Instagram, you'll recognize a lot of the music. It's kind of fun.
Rock.
Go ahead.
Yacht rock's a funny genre of music, just like 80s rock or whatever. Yacht rock.
Too Short was LA.
Too Short's from where?
LA.
Oh, he's from LA.
So now I gotta look it up.
I thought he's from Michigan.
I thought so too.
No, he had to have like lived in Michigan for a portion of his life.
What are we talking? Who? Short dog?
Sure. Like I know he talks about like Cali a lot, but he talks about Michigan too. Like I specifically remember songs.
Vallejo, fool. Who's from Vallejo? One of those motherfuckers. One of these East Coast rappers. E40, 41.
Yeah, E40's from the West Coast, but he came out east.
I think he's from Vallejo, right? I don't know who's from where, but
I don't remember if he went to New York or the Southeast.
this is Weezer.
MC Breed. Ah, that might have been who I was thinking about. There's more though. There's one I can't. I just right on the fucking tip of my tongue. I can't fucking remember. I can't think of the fucking name for some reason.
It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stop checking me on a tree.
Who's your favorite big rapper? Like the most known, mine's 50 Cent. Like he's just like the biggest troll, and I love how he trolls people, and I just love like he's so trolly of a rapper. And 50 Cent's my favorite big rapper, like the most famous, most mainstream, and I guess
Who's
mainstream
that?
underground. 50 Cent. 50 Cent, my favorite the troll rapper, the most famous troll rapper of all time. Like, he's just the biggest troll ever. Fucking great. Just fucking.
You know who I like is Doom MF.
Oh yeah, no, he's hard. Yeah. Talib Kweli was my favorite, like conscious rappers, I should call them. But like all rappers conscious, I guess. Like some of the most gangster raps conscious shit you could ever think of. Just said different.
It was so weird. I related more with like Bone Thugs and Harmony and NWA music than I did with like white boy music growing up.
Right? Bone Thugs was one of my first CDs, East 1999. My sister bought it for me with I can't remember Coolio. Yeah. Coolio CD where Gangster's Paradise was on that one. And I can't remember what other CD it was. I was like 11 years old. This is
Fucking internet was being a butthead there for a minute.
It's okay, man. When I hopped on last night, I had no internet. Now I have great internet.
You would think there'd be just a straight out list, but I can't fucking find that motherfucker for nothing.
Eminem goes hard in the troll category, rap. I guess I forgot about him. 50 Cent and Eminem, two of the biggest rappers that will go after anybody.
MC Breed was a good fucking rapper though. I can't believe I forgot about that one.
Kendrick Lamar is fucking one of the greatest rappers I've ever heard too. Nipsey Hussle was pretty hard. I would listen to Nipsey every day until he passed, and I couldn't listen to shit no more. Listen to all the West Coast shit.
It says Flow Rider.
Put on the fucking biscuit.
Fucking Fred Durst pops up.
I was like, oh my god.
Keep rolling.
There's another one. So are you on the fence of no Limp Bizkit? I'm a fan. I fucking rock some Limp Bizkit, especially this one right here, the Chocolate Starfish. That one can play. That's one of them CDs you can play all the way through. Just let it fucking go. I don't know. Yes, no.
I have mixed emotions about it, just because of the time that it like was when we all heard it for the first time and how our age at the time. But so that's why. But I don't know. Yeah, nostalgia is why I would listen to it.
This is one of my favorite ones because it says fuck so many times in it. Too much. I'd like to wear it 2 more times. I'd be 46 times, and this motherfucker fucked up, right? Yeah. I've always been a fucking advocate for the word fuck. I don't know why, man. I used to be terrible with fuck, man. Literally, they'd be like, do you have to say fuck so much? They'd be like, fuck yeah. Jesus, fuck you, fuck.
I used to tell people the military would never be able to communicate if you took the word fuck out of the English language. Like our military would fall apart.
It's the best description word. I mean, it has.
Well, in professional world, in the military, your bosses are sitting there saying, "You motherfuckers better fucking do this fucking shit and fucking." And if you took the descriptive word out, like people will sit there and be like, instead of saying fuck, and it won't be as intimidating, and people will be like more pansy and stuff. I don't know. They're doing stuff to the military right now that I can't agree with. You can't do this to people anymore.
No knife hand?
No.
What the fuck? You fucking knife hand people.
I know.
That's how in the hotel fucking industry you tell people where to go. Like you can't point on the fucking room. You're like,
yeah, you're
go
like,
that way, down the fucking aisle and turn left. Turn left or turn right. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know. But my first reaction though, I was just like disgusted when I heard that. But then I thought like, but wait, doesn't that mean you can't salute either? Because
oh shit, bro.
Yeah,
right? You can't do that. Right. Ew. Holy shit.
So I was like, that's un-American. to not use a knife hand, that is un-American.
That is un-American, dude.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man. I'm fucking devil's advocate. I'm dumb like that.
Hell yeah.
I used to be on debate club when I was in high school, so I'd always find the counterpoint just to fuck with the other people, just so they wouldn't win.
I could see it.
That's the only way I was able to win an argument was to try to counter their fucking argument whenever somebody came up to me. Like, fuck, what do I have to say?
When you see that somebody else could totally win the argument, so you just kill the argument and nobody wins. You don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
Fucking Auto World. Do you remember? Are you old enough to remember Auto World, Kana?
Not off the top of my head. Jog my memory.
Oh man, that was like, it was supposed to be this automotive based like theme park. You're supposed to be able to go there, and they were gonna have like the history of cars, and they were gonna have rides, and yada yada yada. Big old park they built in Flint, Michigan, and it fucking went belly up like first year. And then I think the University of Michigan, I think, might have bought it later on.
I'm from Toledo, and we would go past Flint to go to Frankenmuth, and we'd stop there.
I wouldn't blame you.
No, but then like I moved there when I was growing. I lived like right on the border of like Burton, Grand Blanc, and Flint.
Oh, I could take you to some places that I grew up on in Flint that you'd be like, what the fuck? And they were never that, they were bad, but they were never that bad. But now, holy shit, I drove through there not so long ago. And fucking, they're absolutely war zone. It looks like people set bombs off on fucking some of the streets that I remember. Well, fuck, most of the houses are gone now because they've just been fucking burnt down or dilapidated. City knocked some down, but still, man, it's still rough.
Bless you. It looks like old Detroit in some places now because Detroit got cleaned up. I couldn't believe it. I went to Detroit for CannaCon the last time I went to CannaCon, and I was like, what the fuck? They need to do this shit to Flint.
Oh man. When I decided to fucking get the fuck out of that neighborhood, they were literally jacking people in the fucking like there's a Kroger there on Davison and Franklin. And they were fucking they would wait outside like the door, like put their back and fucking jump out, sucker punch you, and fucking take your groceries.
Oh yeah. So I met up with this dude. He was gonna he was helping me meet up with somebody, so I go do a deal. And we left his place, went to the bar, and we were gone for 15 minutes doing that deal. Came back, his door was kicked in, his fucking TV was gone, his fucking game system was gone, a bunch of fucking like his room had been gone through, and his daughter's room had been gone through. They like tossed them up, they took a bunch of shit, took some money, and there's like he had like a bunch of weed on the table in his like dining room, and I guess he had like he was making like pre-rolls so he could sell them, and there was one pre-roll left, and you could tell they just left him one joint. It's like, here you go, smoke this, we just fucked you up, we just took all your shit. We're gone for 15 minutes, man. They smashed and grabbed like a motherfucker.
I'm really surprised somebody hasn't bought up some of them schools and turned them into large grows. You know, Flint went belly up and sold a lot of those properties and shit, man. There's a lot of big old buildings sitting down there that nothing going on.
There's a lot of environmental impact going on, and I know exactly why. Like now that the job I have, like there's a lot of land use restrictions going on in Flint because of like the way the water is. It's in the aquifers, it's in the wells. They won't pass like sales inspections and stuff like that.
I can believe. You put that whole problem on there, and then you put all the toxic vacant land from the shops that are in Flint. Ugh. Yeah.
The best thing that you can say is you're from there, you moved away from there, and you have your health.
My daughter's on the outskirts of that shit. I've been begging her to get the fuck out of there forever, man.
It's hard. It's hard to get people to get away. It's just like, it's just like, because it's a whole life. It's hard to move a life, man. I mean, like I said, I'm from Toledo, fucking, it's not the greatest thing. But I grew up on a farm on the outskirts of the city. So
I actually worried about, and people thought I was stupid then, or was nobody they may not have thought I was stupid, but they sure the fuck didn't want to talk about it when Flint was starting to go into those problems. And I knew all those fucking people growing weed in them houses. So all through the east, north side, south side was growing weed. People
Everybody
renting
was.
houses. Everybody was renting houses, growing weed. Fucking nobody wanted to talk that fucking. Yeah, you're probably using that tap water, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to admit that fucking no, that was probably all Luddy weed. You fucked up. I mean, cannabis is a bioremediator. I knew that fucking then. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, nobody's worried about. Nobody was. That was cowboy days. Nobody was really like tested. Nobody wanted to even talk about that shit. It was like a shut up type thing. Shut up.
Yeah. Because they didn't want their market value to be devalued. Bro, I remember when I moved to Genesee County, one in every 3 houses was a grow house at the time.
No, I believe that.
Yeah.
Last time I drove through there, I was driving through the south side. It's 444. I happened to catch it. Driving through the south side right there, right alongside us and 475, Bristol Road area. Go through that neighborhood, and there's this house sitting there, and it literally had 50 fucking bags of Fox Farm with bags of Fox Farm stuffed in out to the curb there. And I'm like, no, that's not a grow house, is it? It could be any more obvious about that. You give no fucks about this shit. Wow. It actually blew me away, the blatantness of it. You know what I mean?
People are wild, man.
Crazy tunnel for sure. Holy shit.
Bless you.
I don't know. Oh man, it's got my nose wrong. I still can't think of that fucking. It was not a rapper, but it was a group of rappers that was from Flint. And I can't fucking remember for nothing. It's fucking driving me. DLP's probably already said it. He's been throwing up some Flint rappers this whole time. Any plans for this Sunday?
Just working on projects. I've got something I've been brewing up for a while that I got to keep brewing, and when I'm ready to show everybody, I will. So just going like that. Burn the suit.
Man, I hope I ain't getting sick, man. It's too early for sneezes, man. Way too early for fucking sneezes.
I don't know. The seasons are feeling like it's shifting.
Oh, man. I welcome in spring with open arms.
This fucking winter was way delayed.
Maybe they took the time off of our phones without us knowing, since we all rely on our phones to know what day and time it is. Every night we go to sleep, it could take out a few hours for a couple of months, and then just take a month away from our ass without us knowing. Never know. Be in a whole different time right now. You're 3 months behind.
I think it's gonna be a nice year. I'm surprised, and we didn't get pounded with snow this year with this fucking warm as them lakes are. That's usually a lot of like fucking lake effect snow.
Las Vegas in the snow. Last week, Vegas was getting snow falling.
I'm 100% the dude. Oh, here we go. His last name was Flint. And the guy from Prodigy. Remember Prodigy? Fucking in that surge. I'm like, that dude wasn't from Flint. I'm 100% that guy was from Flint. His last name was Flint. This is one of those things that's really gonna fucking bug me until I fucking remember it, like in the middle of my sleep. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, and I won't write it down or anything. And I'll forget by the time I wake back up. You ever have that happen and shit?
Yeah. I'm always forgetting shit though.
With that being said, though, I've had some of the best fucking ideas, like problem solving ideas, come to me in my sleep, to where like fucking a tough day at work, fucking stumped at, problem or something, middle of the night, it's just like fuck, and then I couldn't go back to sleep because I wanted to get to work and fucking knock it out because I finally had the answer.
I do the same thing. I will wake up and be like, that's it, that's the thing, or I remember now, and I will not get back to sleep, and I only get like 45-minute nap before I actually have to really wake up.
Them are usually the best fucking answers too, man. You wake up, you're like, damn, that was good. Shit, I came out of nowhere. I can't even barely take credit. Do you think your mind ever really goes to sleep, or is it always problem solving like that shit?
I know. I've got I do a bunch of design, and I've been building a bunch of stuff lately. So I'll wake up and be like, oh, I know what I need to do, and I have my notebook literally right next to my bed, and I'll write it down. I think I got a bunch of fucking.
Yeah, I meant to come out a little bit earlier tonight. I don't know what the fuck happened. Man, I am killing this fucking. I went and bought more hot sauce today, Green Fingers. Powerade hot sauce on hot sauce.
What did you buy?
Huh?
What'd you
I
buy?
got this huge rack of hot sauce that my sister got me for Christmas.
I went to get a bottle like I told you, but I ended up with that fucking Walmart, that marketplace bullshit.
Like a tub of it?
Yeah, a little tub of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hot sauce.
Might have a good one.
Buffalo dip and pretzels, fucking candy trooper. I'm telling you, stuck on it right now. It's delicious.
Buffalo dip and what?
Pretzels? Buffalo? Like a Wetzel's pretzels, what I would rather have.
Buffalo sauce and pretzels.
Soft one.
Buffalo sauce
soft
and
one.
Yeah.
Big hot sauce
I don't know if I can have pretzels. I gotta see what they're made out of and stuff. I'm allergic to dairy now. I can't have dairy. Ooh.
I don't think dairy, but I think it's more flour and just salt.
I would think it's just more kind of a flour water mixture. It's what I think it is. So I'm pretty sure I can have it, but I don't know. I can't have. I've totally cut beef out, any sort of beef products and stuff.
Oh yeah,
nothing wrong with that, man.
You found out that it was making you have allergic allergies or reactions, and yeah.
I was puffy all the time, and I was just like, I'm like running, I'm doing stuff. I like what the fuck? I couldn't do it. And like after I like slipped my disc, I like felt like puffy for a while. Well, what is fucking dairy? I was having allergic reactions, and I really found out, and because I was bleeding out of orifices I shouldn't have been bleeding out of.
I've definitely had those days.
Yeah, like multiple orifices at the same time, so it was like not good.
Multiple is bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fucking my organs up really bad, and I was having like small organ failures and stuff like that, so I needed to change things. That's why I was like, it was not hard for me to give it up.
No, I back and forth love affair with it. In fact, I was actually at one point like I thought I was done with like hot shit, man. Every time I ate it, man, it was fucking me up and shit. And this is no lie. That's when I after I started drinking kombucha, that shit all changed. It was game on again. Gave me like fucking I'm back on the like eating hot and shit. As long as I stay on that regimen with keeping that in my system, I seem to be all right. I don't know what's in that shit, but damn, it's good shit for you. So
Yeah. I cook with like a lot of like vinegars and stuff like that. I make a bunch of like just like pan sauces with like vinegar and wine and stuff like that. So that's usually really good for your gut health. I eat a lot of kimchi and other like really kind of like Asian type stuff, like authentic Asian, not just like fats and oils and shit. Like I got Vietnamese food right here. So.
this is actually a good fucking another internet tune. Cold beer. I feel the same way about weed though. It's the only thing. It's about beer, but I can admire his passion. I feel that way about cannabis. Fucking dude's rocking a man. You ever hear this? Cold beer. It's actually a pretty good tune.
Here's my screen film. That's all you
So,
need.
I listen to a lot of blues too occasionally, man. I can take some good blues, rhythm and blues. I do, man. Dude, some of the shit, man, I listen to, I could see like going, man, at some points that surprised me. I listen to some shit that I can barely understand sometimes.
It's like listening to rap nowadays. You don't understand the shit. Like, what the fuck did I just listen to? Or why did I listen to it?
Like that. What's the one? They ain't even rapping there. Like fucking, it ain't even a whistle, is it? You know what I'm talking about.
They're all like that though. 90% of the new rap is like, what the fuck did they just say and why did they say it?
He literally, this is a whole song. Something like that. He just like blows into the microphone. It's almost a whistle, but not quite.
Pootie Tang, fuck. It's like Pootie Tang, Pootie too good, Pootie too good. He just does a song. The fucking, it does no noise. Blows people's minds. Fucking Pootie Tang was amazing. Greatest movie ever.
Pootie Tang was a good movie.
It was so stupid. It was fucking great. It was so stupid.
Pootie Tang, Pootie Da.
The back of his head, the way they put it in reverse, it was like, You can see it like actually go in reverse when they're putting in reverse. Put the belt back on. It's like, oh fuck. So dope.
What do you think? If it comes up, that's one of the one I will watch Pootie Day.
YouTube
That's what that was.
movies.
CB4 was another right along that.
CB4. Yeah. Good stuff, man.
I've always been like a fucking that kind of corny comedy fucking movie.
Don't be a menace in South Central. We're drinking your juice in the hood. Fucking love that shit.
Oh yeah.
Marlon Wayans
Don't
and
drink
fucking,
juice.
the
Yeah.
Wayans brother.
Right off.
My baby, my baby.
That ain't your son. Oh shit. She's like
There's some great fucking. I just love all those kind of corny ass movies. The scary movies after they did the what was it called? Fuck. Whenever they did all the spoof movies. The
yeah,
shit
they
for
were
fun.
the scary movie one.
Scary movie
yeah,
1, 2, and 3, or whatever.
They went up there.
Those ones are hilarious. Man. They're so dumb. I loved it.
Office Space is probably my favorite. CB4 was funny.
Cult classic, yeah. Office Space. Like everybody fucking gotta like that shit from that time. Like the Big Lebowski, same thing. It's like fuck, one of those movies.
There's a few movies just like the music we were talking about that I didn't appreciate at the time, but I went back and watched, and I was like, man, I totally missed the ball on this one.
Dude, Blade had a hard ass soundtrack, bro. Blade, the first fucking one, hardest fucking soundtrack I ever fucking bought. I just got it for the mystical song, but all the fucking songs were fucking hard. From the first one to the last fucking one. I loved every single fucking song on that shit. I'm like, holy fuck, man. Best fucking soundtrack ever. Blade. Blade. Dun, dun, dun. This is not for this.
Offspring. They were a good band too. Oh, I said fucking Cold Chamber earlier, but it was Mudvayne that dude sang in before. Country, I listen to a lot of crazy country. Somebody sent me a Wheeler Walker link today. I'm like, oh, I love Wheeler. I said about 15 right back. This fucking cracks me up. Man. Well, boys, it is 5 o'clock. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna try to get a couple of things done before I pass out. Shit, Candace just waking up, getting ready to tag today, ain't you? Are you up just the middle of the night out?
No, I woke up in like 20 minutes before you went live.
What time are you crashing out?
I don't know. I had dinner and I started watching a show, and that's the last thing I remember. So probably 8 o'clock.
That's pretty early. That's pretty early. I've never been able to hit that mark. Never been able to hit that mark. I think at best 9:30, 10, getting up at like 6 the next day. I think that's the best I've ever been able to do. 8 o'clock, that's pretty early.
I usually wake up around 3:30, 3:45 every morning.
They say that's like the magic hour, though. There's a lot of, shit written about getting up at that time of day. Good stuff about, I don't know, being able to just pull things out of the ether, fucking just centered. Just a good time to be awake.
Yeah, man. Between waking up in the morning for the farm and when I was a kid and then going to the military and stuff, that's just around the time when you get woke up. I'm used to it.
Chow time in jail, 4 o'clock. Like, the only time I woke up that early on purpose.
Trust me, it wasn't on purpose when you were in the military.
Yeah, no. Other times I was on other substances that we won't speak of, and that kept me up for other reasons at the casinos for days. Yeah.
I want to say the earliest rise and shine time for me was fuck when I was a window glazer. Fuck, that was like right around 2008 to 10, something like that. It's scary times. I was literally getting up at 4:30 so I could be out the door by fucking 5:30 and be down Detroit by 7. And I fucking was working there down there till 6 or 7, then had that ride back and fucking just have enough time to fucking eat, pass out for a minute, get back up at fucking and fuck around with the garden and be back to sleep by midnight. So I was only getting 4.5 hours at best sleep. And there's times where I was fucking nodding off on the way to fucking Detroit and shit. That shit was dangerous, man. Failing wage, man. I was fucking driving stupid for that shit.
Yeah. Anytime I flew from the States to Europe and then to the Middle East, it always was the weirdest thing. Cause it's just like at some point you're flying through the day. And the day goes by like much faster. So you're like in the night and it's just like it fucks with you a little bit. Like because it's like it feels like it's perpetually night, especially in the wintertime.
Winter's always been weird for me because as far back as I remember, fucking I've had either worked or fucking had sports. So sports for wrestling back in the winter all through school. Fucking you woke up, it was dark, you went to school, it was dark, you fucking had practice. The time you got out of practice, it was fucking dark. You never seen the sun during winter. Fucking it was always school, fucking practice. Weekends you might see the sun.
Crazy.
All right, man. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go see if I can go through that comment one more time or asteroid or whatever the fuck it is.
Right on.
All right. Cheers.
So
Thanks for having me
Have a
on.
good one.
Yep.
Thanks for coming, brother.
Yep. Cheers.
all right, everybody, go plant some seeds. Go watch some comments. I tried to look for that shit, couldn't find it. Like 3 days in a row. Fuck, dude.
It'd be a good night for me. It was a pretty clear night, at least last
Clear.
I was
I
out
don't know
there.
where it is. I'm like, I've been looking for 3 days. I don't think I can see it from where I'm at. Oh, too far south. I don't know what the fuck's up. But be careful with your hot sauce. It's not that bad, but when you wake up, you need to try that stuff I got. It's like I only got to the level 3. The one I showed you, the challenge box.
Oh
There's 5 of
yeah,
them. I only got to 3.
yeah.
I only got to 3, and then I was like, I'm gonna stop right here before I hurt myself. I got the hiccups on the third
I
one.
should have
So,
wandered a little bit around last weekend during Tip Up Town. They had some dude selling hot sauce, and I literally seen somebody run from the booth at one point. And I was like, I wonder what he's got over there. There, it was like straight. It wasn't even a jog three fingers. It was all like ass and elbows. Like, get the fuck out of my way type of run. I was
yeah,
like,
been there before. Fuck. So if you don't move, you're gonna be covered in a couple different things. So,
They were like one step away from like pushing kids and grandmas out of the way.
Pushing little babies and killing grandma. It's like, fuck, you gotta shit that bad. Fucking hurting babies and grandma over here. Fuck, dude. That's when you know you fucked up. Like when you're running and clenching and burning and yeah, it's all over. There's nothing you can do. Mouth and your butthole's gonna be burning.
All right, man, don't burn your butthole.
Don't burn your buttholes, everybody. And if you do, little avocado in there. Just make sure the skin's not on it. Make sure the pit's not in there. Peace.
I'll take his word for that.
Have a great night. Have a better morning.
You
Better
too.
morning. Shit. Peace out.
Peace,
Love
brother. Have a good one. Love you too, Raz. With that being said, hopefully you guys have had some fun hanging out tonight. I've had some fun having a good conversation with Cannon Trooper and Mr. Pre Vegas. If this is the end of your day, your night, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, please take time out for self-love, a little bit of meditation along the lines of what I am hoping is an amazing Sunday for you. Please take time out, do something nice for some. Acts of kindness really do save lives. We all need a little help now and then if we're willing to admit it or not. Moreover, it's just something easy to do and it goes a long way. As long as it's heartfelt, phone call, pass some buds, check in, heartfelt, how you doing today to somebody you know is fucking having a shit day. Goes a long way. With that being said, probably see you tonight. Hopefully earlier the better. I do have some shit to do tomorrow. But man, I need to figure out my schedule so I can start scheduling some shit again. That would be nice. So